Welcome back to the Pulse. Now, Speaker of Parliament Alban Kingsford Bagbin is expressing displeasure over the penchant of his first Deputy Speaker, Joseph Osei-Owusu, to override his rulings. The Speaker described the action of his deputy as unconstitutional, illegal and offensive. The minority in Parliament yesterday raised a similar concern when the first Deputy Speaker decided to reject a motion filed by the NDC MPs requesting for an investigation into government's COVID-19 expenditure. Speaking at the start of today's proceedings, Alban Bagbin revealed that a meeting will be held among the speakers to ensure such practices do not recur.
Another issue that requires addressing is the decision of the first Deputy Speaker to upend my admission of the motion and rule that the motion should not have been admitted in the first place. Honorable members, it is interesting to note that this is the second time the first Deputy Speaker has taken the chair and has made a ruling which in fact was to overrule a position I had earlier on established before the House. In fact, the first Deputy Speaker was in my office. And what I'm telling you today, I told him before he left to the airport. The first Deputy Speaker has contended, and rightfully so, on several occasions, that he is not the Speaker. I have also on several occasions alluded to various areas of parliamentary practice, where when the Speaker is in the chair, makes a ruling, another presiding officer may not overturn that ruling. My former statement on the matters arising from the budget and captured in paragraph 46 read as follows. And I quote, "Honorable members, although outstanding orders are silent on this, many standing orders and rules from several sister parliaments provide persuasive rules which suggest that when deputy speakers or acting speakers are in the chair, whatever happens in the House is that officer's responsibility. And the Speaker cannot be called upon to overrule it. Similarly, the reverse is also the case, that when a Speaker is in the chair, whatever happens in the House is the Speaker's responsibility, and the Deputy Speaker or acting Speaker cannot be called upon to overrule it, unquote. That was what I read to the House that day. The penchant of the first Deputy Speaker to overrule my rulings is, to say the least, unconstitutional, illegal, and offensive. Be that as it may, I shall not be taking any steps to overrule the decision of the first Deputy Speaker to dismiss the motion as moved by the Honourable Ranking Member of the Finance Committee. The Deputy Speakers and I will deliberate on how to present a more coherent and uniform structure in respect of rulings so that the House is guided at all times during deliberations. Our standing orders provide the procedure for challenging the rulings of the chair, and those aggrieved by the rulings may take the necessary steps. The proposers of the private member's motion may thus be guided by the standing orders of the House to right the wrong. I hope this is understood. And I repeat, I hope this statement provides a much needed clarity on the matters of dispute that arose yesterday. And I hope we can forge ahead for the common good of the people who have entrusted us with leadership and a mandate to better their lives. The standing orders will guide those who brought the motion, and the proper thing will be done for the House to consider the motion. Please, it's not only you, members of Parliament, who discuss national matters with me.
Well, the Speaker of Parliament also threatened to compel the marshals drag out MPs who are in breach of parliamentary proceedings. The noise in the chamber, according to the Speaker, often leads to misunderstanding of proceedings. In his view, the first Deputy Speaker was misled into allowing the private member's motion on the inquiry be seconded before the objection could be taken.
There is no parliament that I know when the Speaker is talking, members are also talking. Speakers are heard in silence for good reason. And as I read this formal statement, you come to understand why I have said what I have said. Parliaments I have traveled, witnessed, read, and at least I think I know a lot that you may not have gone through. What is happening in this Parliament is completely unacceptable. And I'm not sure you have appreciation of the temperature of the country. Neither am I sure you know the arduous nature of the responsibility that have been placed on your shoulders. You are all mature adults. What I'm talking about is still happening. The Marshal Department, get ready. I'll be compelled to get a marshal to get people arrested and sent out. You are saying, hey, Parliament is not a place for joking. It's a place for business, serious national business. The Parliament we are in has never been in Ghana, even Gold Coast. This is a different type of Parliament. We must be prepared to change, to accept the decision of the people and work together. You make me sick. Will you shut up? You rule out of order in the House.